was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
1776.
You already know. Beef, it's what's for dinner.
Huge update in the Lil Durk murder for hire trial today. OTF Jam testified later on. I'm going to try to get you as much information as possible. Let's go. We're starting out with Taylor's tweets here. FBI Special Agent Farnby testimony revealed the following text between Durk Banks and others. Screenshot in Durk's phone. Message discussing Timothy Leak's release on bond after the murder of King Von. Someone, presumably Durk, says they did that fast, quote unquote. The second text later writes that Leaks was bragging his release will wake them up. Durk responds, can she still get the address? The second text later said she is waiting for you to tell her what to do. So the government's obviously saying this is them planning to find Lil Tim's address to slide for Von. A video was shown of an unreleased news video in which Durk sees news articles of King Von's death.
This is my problem with everybody digging in on our culture. Everybody just want to use these words and talk. And I have a problem because, first of all, you motherfuckers is not from Chicago. So the fact that y'all talk so crazy, like y'all from our city, like the fact that y'all talk about our city, like y'all from our city, and y'all not from our fucking city. So I got a big issue with niggas like academics. See, I fuck with Mac Muller and how he reports on the issues. Cause Mac Muller is from Chicago. But these motherfucking DJ academics and all these other motherfuckers, you niggas is not from... You niggas not from Chicago. So I don't know why y'all got so much to say.
Retrieved a gun and shoots an individual in clothing similar to what Leaks was wearing at the time he shot King Von. Durk smiles and drives off. We've seen that video. That's out there somewhere. But for you to tell her what to do. So the government's obviously saying this is them planning to find Lil Tim's address to slide for Von. A video was shown of an unreleased news video in which Durk sees news articles of King Von's death. Durk then retrieved a gun and shoots an individual in clothing similar to what Leaks was wearing at the time he shot King Von. Durk smiles and drives off. We've seen that video. That's out there somewhere. Messages are shown of Durk, Dee, and David Salisbury in a group chat. David Salisbury is obviously duty low. They were discussing that OTF Jam was going to tell the Fed soon. Durk wrote, he gonna tell soon. Wilson wrote, he think he can break us down. Durk later said, as long as we don't break, they can tell them whatever. Definitely not good for the jury to hear that, because Jam isn't going to testify. Jury can put that all together. Quick highlights from Steele's cross. The most tense moment of cross was when Steele describes a brutal killing of King Von. He describes Conde Rondo as dragging Von, who was shot, like a piece of trash. Farnby replied, I don't know Rondo's mindset. Steele countered, saying, you don't know anyone's mind but your own. Farnby said, yes. Steele then asked why Leaks' charges were dismissed for shooting King Von. Farnby said he believes it was self-defense. Later, Steele made things emotional. He stated he hoped he was not making things personal, but asked if people grieve when losing someone close to them. Farnby said solemnly, yes, he was not making eye contact at this point. Steele trying to get the point across that for the law, Durk was just grieving on the loss of King Von, and everyone reacts differently. Steele then asked if investigators were taking personal feelings in private conversations that were raw to prove their narrative. Farnby said, I do not believe so. It's like they're definitely going to do that on direct with some of those snitches, right? These snitches are going to testify to personal conversations and feelings. That was like some of their evidence they had was Durk was mad about all the comments for Slide for Von, and that's a private conversation with his friends who are now snitching. Steele asked if people are mad and grieving. Sometimes they say and do things they will later not do when given time to process. Farnby replied that that's possible. This girl Taylor is amazing. I guess I'm going to watch some of it and put it in some clips that we didn't read already.
But as far as how the courtroom went today, the judge opened up with a moment of silence for Dolly Parton. He said that was certainly a loss. So we all had a moment of silence for Dolly Parton in the courtroom today.
What? The judge had a moment of silence for Dolly Parton. That was just not on my bingo card. Sorry.
Long live the Queen Dolly Parton. The fuck is you talking about? Nigga, hell yeah, I'm glad the judge did that in the courtroom today. But Jam is telling, and Jam is telling for no fucking reason. Because you admitting to these murders, nigga. Like to shut alive, please. Like the live, shut alive. You telling on these murders. You telling on yourself saying that you committed these murders. And you also admitted that you upset with Durk because he didn't bond you out and he wasn't taking care of your legal problems for you. So the defense could just automatically say that this is an act of retaliation and an act of, you having a tantrum and you want somebody to go to jail with you. Because you got in trouble, you got caught up, you moved sloppily, and then you saying that my client paid you to do some shit that you already do for free.
We went back to text messages. That was a really big thing that was discussed today. We looked at text messages between Durk and others, specifically one where Durk had been messaging Jason Smith, asking him to put this was not in relation to the alleged murder for hire. This was at a different time. This was on December 3rd of 2022.
Like the show, please, like the show live.
Jason Smith booking flights for Durk because Jason Smith booked flights leading up to the alleged murder for hire, and he hit on
nigga Jam trying to pin and not go to jail by himself because he know he going to fucking jail and he ain't nothing he can say to get out of it. But Durk is basically his best defense is basically, nigga, you saying that I hired you to do this shit because you mad that I wouldn't take care of your problems because you got jammed up. And I couldn't run to your fucking aid. I wouldn't run to your aid. So now you trying to say that all this shit is my fault.
The common thing defense lawyers do there, government's framing it like this guy booked murder flights, right? Flight for this murder. They're going to try to get out in front of the jury. No, he's booked tons of flights for him in the past that were for business trips, personal trips.
We also saw a post by King One on his Instagram. The very first line I was able to write down said, if Smart Bitches Durk wants a dude dead, then that dude is dead. And dude is the word they were using there and when they were saying this out loud. And King Von's post was later brought up in cross-examination by Brian Steele. And Brian Steele asked Farmy, is what King Von was really saying was that Banks gave him opportunity, that Banks gave him a career? And Farmy confirmed, yes, that is in fact what was saying. We have a lot going on over there.
So Steele reframed that post right there about if Durk want a dude dead, then he dead.
People were shocked by this video in the courtroom, and it's brought back up by Brian Steele when he asked.
So if you want somebody dead, he dead.
Farmy, was this professionally produced? Farmy says it is. He asked Farmy if he ever went in to ask the production, people, part of the production, the record label, were they ever asked questions about this video? And Farmy said to his knowledge, he doesn't believe they were. He did not ask these people these questions. I think if there was a written list of people involved in this video, and Durk was on this list, and I believe Farmy said that Durk was not on this list of people who were a part of the production's video, he was in it.
So that's Brian Steele once again reframing a video that looks like they're trying to kill Lil Tim, pointing out all the people that were in the production of the music video. It's an art form. Durk wasn't involved in the direction of the video, even though who knows if it's true or not, but if you get in front of the jury, you get in front of the jury.
You don't know his mindset or anyone else's mindset but your own, something along that line. And Farmy says yes. So I think what they're trying to do here is you happen. They can
It's okay. They need to hear.
Okay.
Trust me. Bonnie's somewhere in a prosecution or AUSA's office watching this stream.
And I really don't fuck with academics, right? Because this is a goofy ass culture vulture nigga. And he always got the first motherfucking incidents on, or the first person to know about something. Trenches News, okay, let's see what's going on with
You want to
Trenches
support me? Go to Nene Marie 37.
Now this nigga is a fucking rat for real. This nigga is a straight snitch. And he always going somewhere wearing a fucking mask. But he is a credible source because he is a motherfucker who works for the police.
Went on IG and purchased a signed copy of my...
Don't follow this bitch ass nigga though. Just watch his videos every now and again.
book. That's how you support me. Make sure you smash that like. At Trenches News 383. Oh, it's your boy Trenches News, and I'm back at y'all with another one. Appreciate all the support. Thanks for everyone who subscribed to the channel. If you ain't subbed to my channel, make sure you do. Make sure you join the membership. Shout out to all my mods and wrenches. Remember, if you got anything extra, I said extra, not food, hygiene, clothes, bag it up, take it outside, and give it to the less fortunate. Remember, we all one step away from being homeless. Mother Nature could come destroy everything, and now you're homeless. So make sure you get back. The kids, the women, the elderly, the neutrons, and civilians. It's Thursday, y'all. Make sure you keep your head on the swivel. Remember, CPD can't say you're your local police department, so make sure you're aware of your surroundings and know where your kids are. Today, you're on Trenches
You know
News.
what I'm saying? This nigga a rat. About some, make sure you wear your surroundings. The CPD can't save you. They saving you. They keeping niggas like you safe. Cause you all on motherfucking the O Block 6 trial for FBG Duck. And now you trying to speak on Durk.
Alright, y'all, we talking about OTF Jam, man, and we talking about Trenches News, Think Jam and the Killers, and this was a setup. And Duty Low, he in front of the building, why he ain't in jail if he the one who obtained the location and dropped it, or was getting it, or was involved, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button so this video get around. If you got Twitter, TikTok, Reddit, Twitch, Facebook Market, look there, they hooked them up. Smash that like button and that like button. I'm going live, man. Give me 2,000 likes. I'm going live. We going crazy. All right, y'all. So I ain't going off what nobody talking about in court. I'm going off the story, the paperwork, me knowing Jam, and me knowing these other guys that's involved, except Brown Eyes and the other guy Flock. I don't know them. But everybody else I know, from the streets, from the trenches. And Jam, I believe Jam. I believe Jam. I don't care what nobody say. You can troll me in the comments or nothing.
I believe Jam. I believe Jam. That's because you a bitch ass nigga. And you believe snitches too, because you a rat.
That they were set up. It was a setup. Or somebody should have used their head. Now, why I think it was a setup is because they said that Duty Low and his weed man, the one who obtained the location. So he got it from, Duty Low got it from the weed man that knew Quando Rondo, right? Or however it went. Duty Low was involved.
All I'm saying is, for Jam to have told all of these people that he murdered these people in himself, the defense is going to be able to get around that. You have a history of motherfucking hurting people. You have a history of violence. And now because your rich friend ain't coming to your aid, you getting mad and trying to pin all of this shit on him. Because that's what it's going to look like in court. It's not going to stand up to be, oh yeah, woo woo, this and that. No. That shit not going to stick. Just letting y'all know. See what this bitch ass nigga
Jam say before, when he was in Chicago, they called him. But he wanted to talk to Durk. It ain't sound right. It ain't make no sense. So he's saying when they flew out and got down there, you know, they got to the restaurant or whatever, him and Boogie, then they end up waiting on Didi. They supposed to wait on Didi and shit like that. He had said that he didn't know what.
And then you niggas went to go get a motherfucking burger. You niggas went to go get a motherfucking burger after y'all did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all went to In and Out. Y'all went to fucking In and Out. An hour ago. Okay, let's trap more.
Edgar, what? Ve a la tienda. Necesito cilantro, crema y... Mijo, are you listening to me? Yeah, I got it.
So.
All right, so I'm here outside the courthouse. Not too many Free Durk fans out here. I don't know. Maybe they was sleeping in today. No Free Durk fans that I can see.
This bearded British bitch ass cracker right here, bro. This nigga Trap Lord, Trap Ross. First of all, his name is Trap. This is how you know when you dealing with a fucking culture vulture and trying to capitalize off of black culture. Trying to talk like us, trying to move like us, trying to, you know, be like us, trying to dress like us. And all you motherfuckers do is capitalize off of our pain, our suffering.
But basically, there was a very crazy update. And what ended up happening was basically OTF Jam was back on the stand for the whole first half of the day. He ended up saying some pretty crazy comments, especially at the end. So I'm going to start at the end and work backwards. But they basically asked Jam, they said, why did you choose to cooperate? What was your motivation for this? Why did you turn on Lil Durk? And he basically said, I was mad at Lil Durk for putting me in that situation. And I'm still mad at him now. He said that Vonnie seemed like a goofy to me. I did something that I'm not.
I was upset with him. You see how that sound? Oh, I'm mad with Durk. I'm mad with Durk. So I'm going to blame everything on him. I was mad at him for put yourself in this position. You thought a motherfucker was finna give you something. And they did it.
I shouldn't have done. And the last time I did something with people that I didn't know, I did 12 years for it. I was doing this for Durk's selfish reasons. Maybe Cuz and Didi had a reason to do it. I didn't have no relationship with Von. I basically didn't know a whole bunch of these people that were sent on the hit. He basically said, I feel like Durk sent me on selfish bullshit. He said, I can't forget all the support that Durk gave me, especially when I was locked up. I can never forget that.
He already said he did 12 years for doing some shit with something. This nigga got a history of doing botched hits. Fuck is you talking about? This nigga is known for botched hits.
Still got love for him, but he said, look, I know how it looks now, but I still got for him. Blood was there for me. I can't forget that, and I feel bad for telling, but at the same time, I still love him, but I don't respect him. He said that he could be killed for his testimony for cooperating, and then he also kind of pointed out a couple of things that really just motivated him, that why in this occasion did he decide to tell.
I really don't fuck with this bitch ass nigga. So I'm gonna go to my shorty that I fuck with. Go to my shorty that I fuck with. Cause I don't fuck with that bitch ass nigga. Trap, nothing. These culture vultures need to get the fuck out. Like, for real.
I'm not.
There's definitely no way to fail.
So it's like, that's the only thing where it's like, people be forgetting certain information in some of these videos. You know what I'm saying? Even sometimes it seems like the lawyer be just so happen to not mention little certain information. You feel me? Because
this nigga Jam
if
told,
Bonnie was,
this nigga Jam told on himself. I don't think this nigga told on Lil Durk. Cause I mean, you saying I did the murders, but he told me to do it. Nigga, that shit ain't that, no. You a grown man with your own fucking mind. Nigga, you made those decisions on your own. There's no paper trail.
snitching before any interview. If Jam was snitching before any interview, if Jam was a confidential informant.
Summer was fun, but the best part of my year.
So they basically got Durk hemmed up, and it's kind of like it's hearsay, because at the end of the day, Durk didn't do none of the shit. Everything they basically said Durk did, he didn't do, for real. In the whole argument, he didn't do it because Jam basically admitted saying, "I killed these people, but I'm testifying, I'm cooperating because I was mad because he made me do this and he put me in this situation. I'm mad because he put me in a compromising situation where I had to go kill somebody for money and I didn't get paid." So you basically saying he promised you something if you did this, but you never got what he promised you. That don't sound right.
So calls a witness consciously or unconsciously to sway his testimony is enshrined in the Constitution. Further, an out-of-court statement admitted not for its truth, but to show its effect on the listener is not barred by the hearsay rule. That's a bar. For the foregoing reason, Mr. Banks requests his court to permit the defense counsel to cross-examine their following witnesses on the following topics. Law enforcement witnesses about their failure to adequately investigate potential exculpatory evidence, including cooperated or falsehoods, and cooperators themselves about out-of-court statements that induce their cooperation against Mr. Banks. I'm sorry if I sound like an idiot reading right now. My brain is fried. I'm supposed to be asleep.
Yeah, shout out to Cuff Boys. Cuff Boys said he woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning to pee, and he saw the notification about the Durk's lawyers filing a motion, so he did the video before he went back to sleep. That's that real grind right there. Shout out to Cuff. That's that real grind, nigga.
So Michael Blackshire tweeted out more.
My shorty right here, Mac Muller, man. Like and share alive. Y'all stay coming on this bitch and not liking it alive.
So I guess I'm going to go through it. I guess he got home and had more notes. He said prosecution showed a screenshot of the music video for End of Story with Quanda Rondo and Lil Tim. Prosecution mentioned that Tim is wearing the same color clothes he wore when he shot King Von. Prosecution said, and it wasn't King Von's song Crazy Story. Yes. Insane. Prosecution shows a video of somebody in Quanda Rondo's crew rapping and saying, "Smoking Von, free Lil Tim, hold up, wait, free King Tim, smoking Von." Prosecution read many texts going far back as 2020. One text from
talking
Durk
crazy
said,
about Von. They talking crazy. We smoking Von. Now we smoking Lil Pad, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Stop playing with the niggas from the rap, man. But this shit is, I feel like OTF Jam put itself in a real jam. He just avoided life in prison.
I have to go all out for him. I can't let this slide. Him dying turning me into a different
Why y'all skip over that?
Because remember yesterday, if y'all don't remember the video, if y'all didn't see it, the video we did yesterday, they was basically trying to say that, oh no, OTF Vonnie, I mean not OTF, I don't know OTF, whatever. Vonnie is the one who really wanted, because Durk is basically trying to snitch on Vonnie through his lawyers in a way, right? So they like, oh, Vonnie is the one who had all the
accounts.
Excuse me.
The money.
Had all the motivation to get back for King Von. But then y'all forget about text from Lil Durk like this that say, I have to go all out for him. I can't let this slide. Which obviously could be took. You don't know what he really means, but it's up to the jury to what does that mean to me? That means you can't let it slide without going to shoot the shit out of somebody.
Lil Durk said.
It's possible. But I have to go all out.
I have to go all out for him. I can't let this slide. Him dying turning me into a different animal. We've seen that. Jason Smith said back.
Those are not good text messages.
Because if that was you, he would be outside right now. Holy shit. Because we all know there's allegations like King Von was out here getting bodies. I'm not saying that's the truth. People say King Von was a...
This white dude funny as a motherfucker. Talking about some... You can't say that's the truth.
Bro was a shooter. So he's saying if Durk...
Let me tell you, from a nigga from Chicago, bro. Okay, I grew up about 10, 15 minutes away from O'Block. It's not. I know nobody really knows, but trust and believe. Before King Von ever made a song.
Yeah.
Okay, before
niggas was out here doing this shit way before this rap shit. So now they trying to say that Durk is the head of all of this shit. And OTF Jam just really condemned this.
The power of the internet, before he had clout and fame in the internet rap hip hop world, boy, niggas knew Davon, boy, niggas knew Von, niggas knew that name, Von from O Block. Even when I was a kid, because they older than me, I didn't know what he looked like, none of that, but niggas knew who Von was though, and niggas knew Von was getting busy, nigga. He come with no mask on, shoot the shit out of everybody. You feel me? He'd come back to back 2, 3, 4 times like, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you.
Durk
T-Roy too.
Got killed right now. King Von will be out there hunting. He'd be out there op hunting. Audio text where Durk said, tell them to get out on the phone on Lil Mo. Ain't no call Durk and squash the beef on Lil Mo. We can set up a boxing match, me and you. Your homie Quando can die. Jesus. Definitely street, and I'm not hopping on the phone to squash shit. Call me about peace. Take the piece of the switch. Lil Durk sent another text.
These are terrible text. These are the text messages that y'all see.
This right here is damning evidence.
Y'all don't put focus on these text messages. These text messages are enough to convince a jury, like, yeah, folks asked, he wanted him dead. So when a jury sees text messages like this, and then we have witnesses saying like, yeah, he did this, I think it's gonna be hard for a jury to be like, to read all this, to hear all this, and be like, yeah, we don't think Durk had nothing to do with it. You know what I mean?
They call me about peace. Take the piece of the switch. Lil Durk sent another text, and apparently a switch was used. There's no reason to get into gang activity. Oh, he's a black disciple. What it sounds like to me is this is a gang war. This is not a gang war. You can't now backdoor and use whatever they are interpreting, Brian Steele said. So Steele's trying to prevent gang testing as much as possible coming in, obviously. So that was after the jury left.
No, I never said he was snitching, by the way. That 6ix9ine jumped on that. He put me in it making it out. I said that. I said he put on money. They say that's what he's supposed to do.
Nope, not snitching.
I never said he was
All
snitching.
rappers on that, he ain't snitching. I'm chop up cool. Look, we support y'all.
Well, I'm Robert. You can call me RG3. And I'm back here to play college football again.